Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Cross with Dar. Happy Monday. It is definitely a Monday. So I am having to run this off my phone again. I guess when I was putting stuff away in here on the weekend, I must have kicked my cord on my iPad. iPads don't hold a charge very long, at least mine doesn't. So it was at 0%. So my iPad is charging, hopefully better for tomorrow, but I'm running this off my phone. And I remember last time that I did that, I had a hard time finding comments. So I may not be able to see what you're saying. Okay, so I might have to go back and answer questions after, but just go ahead and say hello so that I know you're here. And I don't know if this is going to record off of YouTube also. It may not. But anyways, we're going to do something easier today. I had to grab a different project because the other one was going to take way too long. So how is everybody? Happy Monday. We are going to do some little Valentines gift card holders. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right button. I don't run this off my phone very often. Let me go ahead and... Okay, this is it. All right, I don't think that I can put myself in the corner. Can I? Let me see. I had a hard time last time when I tried to do that. Let me see if I can do it. I thought I accomplished it last time somehow. No, that's the wrong button. I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh. I don't think so. I think I have to just be like that. All right, and let me see if I can actually read comments. Last time I think that they came up. Yes, they did. Okay, there they are. Hi Betty, good morning. Hi Tony. Hi Sarah. Hi Seema's Cuties Designs. I'm not sure who you are. Hello Sherry. Hi Billy. Okay, we're stuck with just this little look, the look like this. I can't do the corner thing because I am doing this from my phone. I am lucky that I'm actually able to go live today. And I am not completely prepared. I had to switch projects. My other project was going to take too long, and it took me forever to get this swapped over to my phone. I'm just running Switcher Studios off my phone. You guys, I am a hot mess. Nothing new about that. Okay, so these are our cute little Valentine's gift card holders. You know, I mean, sometimes people give things to their kiddos, to their friends, to their family, and you don't have to have them be a gift card holder, but aren't they so cute? Your coworkers. Let me go in a little bit closer. Good morning, guys. Hi, Laura. Hi, Carrie. Terry Helton. Okay, thank you. I don't mind if you're on here on your business name. Sometimes I just don't know who it is. Everyone is welcome, no matter what. So thank you for being here, guys. We're gonna work on these. Can you get a better look? When I bring out the board, I'm gonna have to make it smaller again. So how was your weekend, everybody? I got so much done. Things that I needed to get done. Okay, so you know I have the craft shows coming up. So I had to get all of my, I'm going to move that over to the side for a minute. I had to get all of my applications sent out to all of my people for both craft shows. So now I'm in charge of 2 big craft shows. And the one craft show, they have 3 events a year. That's the new one. Normally she has 4, but I'm going to only do 3 this first year because I really need to just get into it. We might do 4 next year, but I think 3 is fine. Anyways, I had to get all that stuff out to all my people and had to go and meet with Miss Judy and discuss a few things. We're getting it all worked out. I did a lot around the house, tons around the house, guys. Oh, I need brown for this too. Okay. Hi, Carol. Hi, Bridget. I did get everything posted that I needed to this weekend. Oh my gosh, sometimes it takes me a long time. Sometimes I just don't think I'm going to ever get everything done. And, it's okay. It's all right, guys. Don't beat yourself up when you don't get everything on your list done each time. Don't beat yourself up because you know what? There's always next weekend, right? So our colors are going to be our same color palette we've been using, and I am trying to sort these by color here. So red and red is Tuscan red, then dragon fruit and cotton candy, and then we're going to use crystal blue. So anyways, guys, I slept so good last night. That's the thing, is that now, now that I'm using the CPAP machine, guys, I am sleeping so soundly that I don't want to wake up. I'm like, just let me sleep a little bit longer. Yeah, it's a good thing. It is a good thing. Oh, I need black too. Okay, see, I knew I was going to be grabbing colors. Good thing my paint is just right there, right? And there are some beads and jute and stuff like that. Can I post the round gnome for holiday? Yes, I will. I'll get that added. Sorry. I thought about it this weekend. It was on my list. That didn't get done. I try to do everything, but you know, it's a little of this, a little of that. Okay, so I'm just basically dissecting these. I'm getting things put out here so that we can paint. So let's see. This is red. That's white. This is red. This is pink, and that's dragon fruit. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So I'll be doing the ladder. You know, here's the thing, guys. After last week, I started thinking about maybe we shouldn't do the ladder every month. But then I had so many of you go, you haven't posted the ladder yet. I need to get the ladder. So, so it might not be the most popular, what do I want to say, kit that I've made. I need brown too for the bottom. How about that? So, let's see, monthly kit. There you go. That's the word. It might not be the most popular monthly kit that we've made, but there's a lot of you that wanted me to post it. So I have it there, and I have probably 6 orders already. So, you know, we're just going to go with it. We have the Christmas kit will be every month, and then we'll have the regular monthly kit. And if you guys want to get it, you can. I did break it into, you can either get, you can get both the ladder and the sign, or if you want to just get the ladder or just get the sign, there's options. Okay, so you have options. You don't have to get not 3. You don't have to get both things. You can get one or the other. Okay, I do need brown, and I need to water it down. Let me see which one has, this one doesn't have very much in it. I think I'm just going to add water to this. Maybe I'll do that. Let me just add some water to this, and let's get, actually, I think I might have one that's already watered down. Let me find one. Let me look and see what, Sarah says she worked out in the shop, trying to organize the mess. It's an ongoing project. Always more things to do than time. Absolutely. I am that same way. I'm trying to find some that's watered down already. That one's not. Whenever I used to look for some to paint with. Okay, this one's watered down. This should be enough. Let's just add a tiny bit more water, make it go further. So I want to water down for this part, for the words. It says, I love you very much. And that has a little strawberry. Be mine, Valentine. And it has the heart. And then the one that says, you are my tweetheart. It has the little birds. How cute is that? You know, I really wish I could put myself in the corner. I'm trying. Sarah says, we have school closings because it's all icy and snowy. Oh my goodness. Can I move the board up? Yeah, I'm gonna make it smaller. So let me just go like this. I'll move the board up, and then I'll make this smaller too so that you can see everything. How about that? Thank you for asking. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, I try to get it so that it's as big as I can have it and still have everything on there. Okay, perfect. I think that will work. Thank you so much. Thanks for asking. So, hey Cheryl, how are you? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm having to use my phone if you're just hopping on. I must have kicked the cord on my iPad and it completely died. So it takes about a day to recharge the whole thing. Yeah, it does. Oh my goodness. So I'm just dealing with it. It's just, it's just a typical Monday. It's a hot mess Monday. Nothing new about that. I am trying, let me see if I can figure out this whole corner thing. Hi, Julie. How are you? Let me see if I can actually put myself in the corner. I don't know if I can. It's last time it was a little tricky. Let me see. I don't remember how I did it last time. How did I do it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I see something now. Let me see if I can put myself up in the corner. 2 views. Okay. Okay. But bear with me for just a moment. There might be some weird things that happen. Okay, so multi. Okay, so I need to select my other corner. Oh, let's see. No, that's not A. This is A and this is B. Okay, but that's not what I wanted to do. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Let me see if I can, hang on one second. That wasn't what I really wanted to do. I wanted to do multi-view with 2 views, but I want to do it with, oh, there we go. I found the right one. Okay, hang on. I'm trying. Okay, so 1 and 2. There we go. But I have to move this. How do I move this up to the corner? Okay, but I don't want to be down in the bottom of it. You guys. Oh my goodness. Let me try this. I'm sorry. I might just go right back to how we were before. Yeah, that's so weird. But oh, okay. I think I got it. I'm trying to learn because you know what? With my, there we go. I got it, guys. Yay. Here I am. I'm in the corner. Okay. Whew. I had to do it from my phone. Okay. Now let me go back to comments. It's always good for me to learn that way. So, hey Jenny, how are you, my friend? Carrie says they're getting a lot of lakefront snow in Wisconsin also. Oh my goodness, it's that time of year. Hi Sandy, how are you? Oh Laura, your dog hasn't gotten any better, still can't walk. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, poor thing. Appointment tomorrow. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. It is so hard when they get to that point, you know. Stubby falls down all the time, but he gets back up, you know. And I'm not ready to let him go yet. Although this weekend, I can tell you that my husband was ready to just, you know, he was getting very frustrated because Stubby will sit there and just whine. And they can't talk and tell us what they want. So he was a whiny butt this weekend. And I had to actually take Stubby and put him back in the shop with me and put a baby gate up. Because my husband wasn't feeling well. He's got something going on with him. We're not sure. So he's been having bad headaches, bad pain in his head, and he's had a backache, just some weird things going on, but he's not sick. So he has his MRI. Remember how he had the brain tumor? He has his MRI in a week and a half. His headache that he's had is right in the area where his brain tumor was. And I said, it might just be scar tissue in there. You know, it's been 5 or 6 years now. It's time for his MRI or CAT scan, whatever they do to look and see if the brain tumor grew back. So it's time for that. He has it in a week and a half, and I think he's getting worried about it. But, you know, I try to tell him, don't worry until there's something to worry about. But I think it's stressing him out. And so Stubby being just kind of whiny just was on his nerves. So if you could say some prayers for him, I would greatly appreciate it. He's just going through a lot. And you know, every little thing is just bugging him. Do you ever wonder why? You know, I have so much patience. I was blessed with like a ton more patience than most people. I really, really was. So, I have like 200% patient. He has 10% patience right now. If you want to just look at it like that. So every little thing is really bothering him. And I think it's because he's so worried that maybe the brain tumor came back. And I'm like, it's probably just scar tissue. It might just be a virus going around. I tried to calm him down and tell him, don't worry until you know something. Because it's too stressful to sit there and worry about your mortality. It really is. So anyways, so Stubby was stressing him out. So I had to take Mr. Stubby and put him in the other room. Yeah, your dog has no patience either. Maybe it's just the name. I'm not sure. So thank you for prayers for him. It's, it's a struggle. So, and once they do the MRI or CAT scan, gosh, I can't remember what it's going to be. It takes a while before they get that done. Laura, you said, I've never had a dog with arthritis either, so you wonder if it's that. Oh gosh, he's going to be 11. Now, is he a bigger dog? I can't remember what size dog he is, Laura. I don't remember. If the bigger dogs, sometimes they get that, and it's so hard for them. Okay, so this is cotton candy that I'm using. I'm going to get all of my ones that need to be done. Let's see. That's it. Okay, that's all that needs to be done with cotton candy. Okay, let's do the white, because white always takes a lot of coats. Okay, so let's do our white. Our white is the lace right here, one heart. This heart right here, is that the right heart? That is not the right heart. It's this heart right here. And then this lace, and then the flower. Okay, so that's all for white. So let me put some white here. Yeah, I hope the broadcast is going okay, because it's from my phone. Oh my goodness. My iPad is still only at 2%. I was putting things away in here on the weekend, and I must have kicked the cord, and it doesn't take much. And it just is completely drained. So thank you for prayers for Stubby and my husband. I need him for both. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And for Laura's dog. Oh my gosh. We just need prayers for so many people. It's so hard sometimes. Laura, he's a small dog. He's a Yorkie. Oh gosh, yes. Oh, he's a wee bit overweight. He likes his food. Stubby used to be overweight because he would chow down. He really has thinned down over the years. We did, when I was cleaning the kitchen, because I did get an area cleaned off completely on New Year's Day. So I'm so proud of myself. I had a corner that just got way overrun. That's what I'm going to call it. It was overrun by boxes of junk. The stuff that just kept getting piled up. So that, and it really was. It was every time. It was stuff from a year or 2 years ago that was in this corner that just kept getting piled up and piled up and piled up and never put away. When somebody would come over and we'd have to hurry and clean the table off or the counter off, it went into a box that was over here on a shelf in the corner of the kitchen. And I finally got all of that cleaned up. I found Stubby's, his little tag for his microchip, and it told me his birthday, and he actually is 15 this year. So I kept getting confused on how old is he, because I just couldn't remember. He is 15 this year. So he's a little bit older. He's a little bit older, and he just has a hard time. He has no teeth except for 2. He still eats. He falls over. He just keeps going, and until he tells me he's in pain and it's time, then I won't. I'm not going to do anything with him. And the doctors won't do anything. They thought he had a tumor in his chest, and obviously 2 years ago they told me that he doesn't. I'm sorry, keeping him in spirit. Oh, it has to be scary, yeah, not knowing if the tumor came back or not. So, hey Stephanie, how are you? Julie, thank you so much. We just need lots of prayers for everybody. It's just one of those things. So, and I'm feeling so much better. That's the great thing. I'm feeling so much better. I'm sleeping so deeply that I don't want to wake up to my alarm, Do you ever do that where I'm just so sound asleep, I just want to stay asleep? Okay, this blue is, okay, so this was dragon fruit, cotton candy, The brown that I used was milk chocolate watered down. This color here is crystal blue. You can use crystal blue, aqua sky, whichever one you want to use. I love both of those blues to go with my Valentine stuff. So we will be doing the mousse ladder blocks. I was kind of worried last week. You know, some people may not like it. It's a bigger project. But then, so I was kind of holding back and wondering, do I change my project? Do I change my monthly project? I have the sign that's behind me too. So I was worried about it. And then I started getting messages. I haven't seen you post it yet. I haven't seen you post it yet. So I got it posted last night. So you can order it if you want. Julie says, glad you got, yeah, me too. The CPAP is really making a difference. Oh, and the colors of paste and ink that you found. Yeah, I did. I was cleaning my room and I found all the ink and the chalk paste, guys. I have a sale going on. Yes, I have a huge sale going on. I don't even want to switch the picture, but those of you that saw my posts, I did a huge chalk paste ink sale, and that was great to do that. So I'm happy to get some of that stuff moved on out. I need to continue organizing. I have a lot of surfaces that I need to get to new homes. So I'm just going to try to work on things. You know, if you see something that you like, then you purchase it. If you don't see anything you like, then it goes on to somebody else. And I'm just going to try to have a sale like at least every other week. Sometimes it might be every week, but I do have some things coming up. I will not be traveling for leadership. I'm just kind of staying close to home with John having his stuff going on. I am not going to make any plans for this month. Just going to wait. And then I did RSVP for the trip, the Cancun trip. So I do have that going on unless something crazy happens and I can't go. So, okay, for my chocolate here, I'm going to use burnt umber. So, you're cold and freezing. I'm sorry. Did I find any eggshell blue? I didn't, Tony, and I'm so sad that I didn't because my eggshell blue is all gone. Darn it. Yeah. I was hoping I would find some eggshell blue because mine is all dried up. Oh, I didn't do the white for the flower. So, you know, if you haven't used some of your colors in a year, they're probably going to dry up. You have to do maintenance. And that's just the way we knew that. I knew that. I don't use my chalk paste every single day like I used to. I used to use my chalk paste every day. Now I do a lot of this. I use my chalk paste maybe twice a week. So, and sometimes not even that. I love Chalkateur. I'm not giving it up. Some people sent messages, actually sent me personal messages asking me, are you quitting chalk? Because there's been a lot of people that quit. No, I'm not. I still love it. I love the product. They're having another release, I think the first part of February. I don't know the exact date. Anyways, I know there's another spring release coming. I'm excited for all the things. I'm excited to get my transfers that I ordered last week from that release. That was just a smaller release. They're coming this week. So I'm going to keep going with it. I'm not stopping yet. Oh, Chris, Sarah, yeah, it's crazy for you guys. I don't even know how cold it is here, but it's been colder than normal. Happy New Year, Cindy. How are you? We are making some little Valentines, gift card holders. All right. Okay, we've got our first coat on. Let's dry. We're going to leave this. I like, it's funny because the sample's like this. So the sample has the gift card holders, the word part the same color. I don't like that. So I like to do my words in brown. Plus I can see them better. So I can read what it says on them. I like the contrast. So you can do it whatever color you want. It's totally up to you. You don't have to do it the same that I do it. You know, you're the artist. You got to make those choices. Okay, I'm going to do a second coat of white and then I'm going to start drying. Actually, it's drying pretty quickly. The heater must be on. It has been cold here. We have had to run our heater. It is California, but it still gets cold here. It still does. Okay, I'll have to do a little dot in the flower. I'll need to do the beaks and the eyeballs. So, good morning, Karen Ross. How are you? Happy Monday. It is a Monday for sure. It took me forever to get this figured out. I had to go to my cell phone to do this. So I'm looking at my cell phone. It's hard for me to see comments, but I can still see them. It only shows a couple at a time. You're doing okay. Been crazy busy in life in general. Oh, I've been doing good. So I had my little issues with my sleep issues that was going on, where I was just exhausted all the time, and I'd have to pull over side the road and sleep on the way to Home Depot or on the way back. I think the kicker that really made me realize how bad it was a couple of things. When I fall asleep at my keyboard and wake up 5 hours later, the time I fell asleep in the bathroom and woke up 7 hours later, the time I went couple days before Christmas, maybe 4 days before Christmas, when I went to do some shopping at Walmart and I had to sleep in the parking lot for an hour and a half. Okay, that's when I realized that the sleeping thing was really, really bad. I just, quality of life. Come on. I'm just tired all the time. And then my CPAP machine arrived, and it has made a world of difference. I feel like I have so much more energy. My mind is more clear. I'm able to get things done. I didn't realize the effects of when you're sleeping and your oxygen level goes down to 80%. It affects your thinking. It affects your heart. It makes you tired. I didn't realize the difference until I started using the machine, and I'm honestly not able to use it all night long every day. Some days I'm only able to use it, half the night, but it's making a huge difference. So guys, if you have that issue, have a sleep study done. See if maybe that is part of your problem of exhaustion, because I didn't believe it for a second. I did not believe it for a second. I thought that it was going to come back, that it was not that. I thought that, I'm like, they're crazy. It's not sleep apnea. My husband even said, you don't have sleep apnea. Why are they testing you for that? He was shocked when it came back that it was so bad. He really was. And then he's like, oh. Because I think that sometimes he thought I was just being lazy. Or I tell him, honey, I had to pull over on the drive home from Home Depot, or, wherever I had been. I had to pull over and take a nap. Or, hey, I was at the craft show and I had to leave the cash register and I had to go lay down for an hour. I don't think he realized just how bad it had gotten until I started, until I had the test done, and we realized how bad it really was. So anyways, I am glad to have a diagnosis and know what the heck is causing the exhaustion. Some people never find out, some people, it's not that, it's a hidden illness or something. So anyways, enough about that. Enough about that. So, 23 degrees in Texas. Oh my goodness. I can't switch off out of my phone because of using my phone to do this, to see how cold it is. I bet Cindy knows. The CPAP, saved your life. Your husband's life getting the, yes, exactly. It's bad on your heart to not be able to breathe at night. For sure. 36 degrees where Cheryl is, with a high of 46. Cindy, he's had it for 28. My husband's had his that long too. So his was severe. He was stopping breathing 80 plus times. I think it was like 86 times a minute. It's like every 45 seconds he was stopping breathing, which was crazy. It was really bad for him. So, you guys, it's so cold where everybody's at. It's so cold. 42. 42. Wow, it is cold here too. But it'll get warm. It'll get warm today. Probably get up to the 70s today here. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Okay, we're making this fun little gift card holder. I'm going to draw everything now, and then we'll do our little details. We need eyes, beaks, and a little dot in the sun, in the daisy. Okay. All right. Let us dry. Okay, so my phone must know that I'm hungry lately. So I've been trying to eat better. Really trying to eat better. And I keep seeing all these recipes for things using cottage cheese. I need to try them out. I haven't had bread. Okay, so I know most people, bread is like something that's hard for them to give up when they diet. I haven't been able to have bread, real bread, since 2005 when my food allergies started. It's been that long. So I keep seeing these recipes using cottage cheese, eggs, Parmesan cheese. Sometimes they do an avocado with it, or they do spinach and they blend it up in the blender or the food processor. I have one of those blenders that blends. It would break up a brick. Anyways, I think it's a Montel Williams like food processor thing. Anyways, I keep seeing these things for bread, like the roll-up bread. I'm gonna try it. I am gonna try it, and it's gonna be yummy, I think. Oh my goodness. Cindy says, yes, it's scary. You didn't sleep well because you can't. Yeah, I kept waking you up. Yes, because he wasn't breathing. Exactly. Stephanie says 27 feels like 15. Oh my goodness. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Okay, guys, let's do our little details that we need to do, and then we can start inking. Okay, so I need eyeballs. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of black over here, and then we need some yellow for the beaks. So we're going to use deep ochre. I just grabbed a yellow. So you could use whatever yellow, mustard, antique gold, whatever you have. So I need a stylus. Stylus is our friend. I'm going to do the beaks first. Let's use our yellow, do our little beaks, and then we'll ink. If you don't want to ink, you don't have to. It's totally up to you. You get to make those decisions. Just because I do it doesn't mean you have to. Okay? So if you want to do something a different color, you go, oh, I'd rather have this, or I'd rather have all pink colors. You can do that. You get to choose. Okay? It's not set in stone what I do. These are just simply suggestions. Okay, so, and when I make another set, if I made some of these to go to a craft show, if I was doing a craft show before Valentines, then I might do a variety of colors. Okay, let's dry that, and then we will do this. Okay, I'm trying to read comments at the same time. I'll read comments while this is drying. Cottage cheese makes all kinds of great stuff. Yes, it's good protein. So I was having some trouble with my tummy, thinking that maybe my diverticulitis was coming back, and so I've been just being really easy on what I'm eating. And so I had cottage cheese in the fridge, and was like, I wonder if it's the type I can have. So I was really careful. I read the instructions, and I was actually able to eat it and not have an allergic reaction. So that's a good thing. Okay, I have to do the I forgot I have to do the seeds on here. Because I said the word cottage cheese, all of these recipes are coming up on my phone. It's so weird how that works, isn't it? Okay, I need some black for these seeds. Let me see. Sandy, untreated sleep apnea can lead to early death. Yes, exactly. It sure can. Absolutely. Some people that decide not to use their sleep machine. Yeah, sure can. It's 2 degrees there. Oh my goodness. It's crazy how warm. Yeah, it's crazy how warm it is where you're at, Debbie. Oh, that's good though. That's nice that it's warm. Okay, I'm just gonna use my stylus to do this. So I was talking to my dad last night. And he goes, "Well, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea about 20 years ago. I used the machine for a little while, but I could never get used to it, and I just threw the thing away." And I'm thinking, okay, Dad. So my dad is in his 80s. I always have to think he's 86. He's 86. And if he decides he doesn't want to use the sleep apnea machine, which was probably 20 years ago, or even 10 years ago, you know what? That's just what has to happen, I guess. Some people just don't want to do it. So anyways, I am trying really hard to get used to mine. I'm not making it through the entire night, but it's okay. It's much better than it was. And I feel like I can think, and my head is so much clearer. You know, I don't have the brain fog. So that was one of the things I'm like, why can't I think? What is going on here? Okay, I'm just using my stylus to make the little seeds. There we go. All right. I can eat cottage cheese. Yes, surprise. Well, I can have cheese. And so my husband was looking at certain brands of cottage cheese. And he goes, honey, I think you can have this one, because we did find a sour cream that I could have too. So that was really exciting. It's always exciting when I can add foods to what I can eat. So we found cottage cheese that I could have, and boy, oh boy, I'm going to try some recipes. I haven't done anything with it. So far, I've just eaten it plain because my tummy was just a little sensitive. I was thinking, okay, please don't let it be my diverticulitis, because I don't ever want to get that again. So I just kind of eased up on everything for a few days, and it went away. You know, sometimes you just get a tummy ache. Sometimes you just eat the wrong food. Okay, I'm trying not to bubble this up, but I think it's going to end up doing it. Okay, let me just flatten them all out. All right. Can take time to adjust. Oh, now he can't sleep without it. Yeah, that's how my husband is too. He has to have his. When he has a cold and his sinuses are stopped up, it makes it really hard for him to breathe with the mask. He doesn't get the sleep that he should get. Okay, I'm plugging in my glue gun. All right. Let's ink everything. Oh, you know what? Let's assemble it first. Remember, we have to assemble it because guess what? I might have got something wrong. Okay, so let's get these things assembled. You Are My Tweetheart. That's the first one. And that one has the little lace. This is so cute. And like I said, you don't have to ink everything. I'm just going to ink some of it. Like, I don't ink the white part, of course, because I want it to be white. And plus, it's small. So I don't want to put ink on that. Okay, there's that. But on the hearts, I will. Let me make sure I'm getting them in the right places. There's a lot of little hearts that go here and there. And, oops, it's jumping. I just kind of need to get it. I just need to get it kind of in the right place. And then we will ink everything. Okay, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at how stinking cute this is. It's adorable. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Cindy, it takes a while to adjust. Oh, sorry. I read that comment already. Okay, sorry. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, can you believe it's the first week of February? Or not February. Can I even talk? Of January already. First week of January, and we're getting lots of things going. I have a lot of things on my list that I have to do this week for work. It is for work, for anybody that does bookkeeping at their job or does any type of stuff that requires year-end. It's a lot. Okay, that's not fitting in there very well. I think it has to be just right. Okay, when it comes, it will go in there. I just have to fit it in there. There we go. Nope. Almost. Come on. Maybe I have to fit the other parts in first. Fit that part first, and then this. Okay, and then the bottom part. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I have quarter end, fourth quarter end. I have month end, and I have year end. So I have all my stuff. This is the most busy month of the year for all my bookkeeping because I'm doing all those things. And then I'll have audits. We have workman's comp and liability audits. Those are yearly things. It's just something that happens. It's not because you did anything bad. It's just they're required by the insurance companies. Those are always joyful. All right, let me just move this. Look at how cute this is getting to be. Okay, let me see if I can enlarge that. I don't know if I can. I don't think that I can go in. It's not letting me. Let me go back and see. Will it let me or not? No, it won't let me enlarge the screen at this moment. Yeah, so it is what it is. I'm sorry. It's because it's on my phone. Okay, here's the beads. I have some ribbon and I have jute. And then this is the backer. So these are gift card holders. So I'm going to glue those together so they can be sitting and drying. And then we'll ink. I'm going to stand up to do this. All right, so we'll do one at a time. So have you guys, do any of you guys make New Year's resolutions? Because I don't really make resolutions, but I make lists. So I don't want to make a New Year's resolution like when we were teenagers. I'm going to put the good side out. I usually will flip that and have the good side be out. One side of this is a little bit burned because that's what the laser does. And the other side is. So I start making lists. And then I start thinking, I really want to be more organized this year. And I'm like, oh, I think I said that last year. I really want to get this room straightened out. But I think I said that last year. But I really want to do it. So I start making lists. Don't start making really resolutions because I feel that New Year's resolutions are hard to keep. But I feel like if I make a list of things I want to accomplish, then maybe I can check things off my list and that way it will work. What do you think? Do you think that's better to... A resolution is kind of something like, I'm going to change forever. No, you're not. You're probably going to go back to your old self. I'm sorry. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer. But I feel like... Oops, I dropped some glue right there. Oh no. Let me get that off of there. I'm going to try not to be so clumsy and so messy. That could be a resolution for me. Oh my goodness. I'm always messy. So, yeah, I feel like just making lists works better for me. Let me go back to my comments. For some reason, I'm not on comments. Tax time. Let's see. Deborah says started out in lower 50s, but they said it would be high today. Now 42. Expect a low of 23. Oh my goodness! But Georgia, hanging around it will. But it is Georgia. Hang around. It will change. Yes. Sarah says tax time. Yeah, tax time is never fun. Darlene Barr says Georgia too. It seems cold here. Oh my goodness. Oh, Terry, have a great day. Have fun at work. Tax time is terrible. Sarah says, don't think about goals. Yeah, I don't think about goals. I just start making lists of this is what I need to do and that's what I need to do. Yeah, New Year's resolutions are always broken, I believe. You'd rather say, I want to try to do this that way. Yes, exactly. I know, because people start, oops, at some point, my color wasn't dry. Yeah, we don't want to fail right away. And I kind of feel like resolutions are not the way that people do they don't do that anymore. They might pick a word. So, but I don't remember last year if I picked a word or not. A lot of people pick a word and they try to stick with that. I don't know if that works for me either. I don't know, but I do have some goals this year to do. I do have a lot of things on my list. I have a ton of things on my list to do. So, I have a lot more responsibility this year, and I really want to live up to the expectations of the people that I'm responsible for now. That with the new craft show, I really want it to be successful, and I have a lot to get done this year, working towards retirement, all of that, all those things. I mean, my retirement is going to be different than most people because I'm self-employed. So my retirement is actually, if you don't know these things, let me help educate. I have paid into Social Security. So I have had jobs where I paid into Social Security for many, many, many years. My current job, I pay in a little bit after we do our self-employment taxes. There's a little bit each year, but it's not huge amounts. But, oops. Stay here. But I have had jobs where I made, quite a bit of money and paid in. And you only have to have a certain amount of years in order to be able to claim it. However, my amount that I would get is less than what I would get with my husband's 50%. So you can, if you are married And you can file your Social Security off of your husband's amount. You can get 50% of what his full-time retirement is if you wait until it's his full-time retirement date. So I'll probably wait to do my Social Security until what would be his full retirement date, which is actually another 6 years. So I can do it that way. So if you don't know those things, I started learning about this because I need to. And for a long time, I wasn't aware that you could file off of your spouse. You can file off of your deceased spouse also. So if you don't know these things, ask somebody to help you. I'm looking for another tray. Ask somebody to help you with that, because it's important to know that you should check those things out. You should check it out and compare. Is my amount that I can receive on my own less than what half of his would be? And then there's a formula too. It goes by if it's when he would be at full retirement. There's survivor spouse also. So if you don't know these things, get someone to help you. I'm learning a lot. I'm trying to learn ahead of when I need to, and to know how much will I get? How much do we have to live off of? That type of thing. So we're already in that mode of we need to be careful because retirement's coming up in X amount of years. So it's funny. It's funny when you start thinking that way. Nope, we can't buy that because we need to start thinking about retirement. It's the first time that my husband actually has, he loves to spend money. He's one of those. He does. He's like, I work hard. I should be able to spend money. Not saying anything bad about that, but lately he's really been thinking that, oh gosh, maybe because retirement's coming up, we shouldn't spend all this money. So I'm really glad that he's actually thinking that way. I've been working towards that. I'm really good at planning. I've been working towards it. I want to be 100% debt free before retirement hits, and we're almost there. So yeah, it's there's a lot, guys. There's a lot to think about. I know some of you are still really young and you don't have to worry about those things, but your time will come. So it's always good to know that. It's good to know that you can file off of his benefits if your benefits aren't as much. Like half of your benefit isn't as much as or your full benefit is not more, whatever I just said. So you can get up to 50% of his. And it doesn't take away from his. And also, did you know that he could have other spouses that actually filed on it too? Did you know that? Ex-spouses can, as long as they didn't remarry. Yep. And it doesn't take away from his at all. It's so funny how that works. I don't understand it. Okay, let me make sure I'm putting my things in the right place. There's a lot to learn when it comes to Social Security. There really is. Really is. Okay, trying to get these. They're sticking to my fingers. Teeny tiny hearts. But yeah, I've never had to think about it because I honestly, when I was younger, I'm like, I'll never make it to that age. You start thinking about that. I'm not going to make it to that age. Okay, there's one. Look at how cute it turned out. It is so adorable. I love it. You pick 2 words, one for 2025 and one for January. Trying to journal, and it's a new thing. Yes, you know what? Journaling is great. It's good for you. It's good to get all of that out sometimes. Sometimes just to write it down is great. Plus the fact that you can go back and read it later. I think that's a wonderful thing. So good job. Yes, it'll still be around. Well, I mean, didn't we say this like 20 years ago? 20 years ago, they were worried about it not being around, and it's still around. It is still there. If something happens, I'll just still stay doing crafts for the rest of my life, But I am not going to worry about Social Security not being there until it happens, I think there would be a great uproaring in this entire country, and people would just stop paying their taxes completely if something like that happened. Because if they're, employers would stop paying in. There would be so much that would happen if something happens and it crumbles. There would be such an uproar within this country that it would have to change. So, people talk about that all the time, but I try not to ever worry about things like that until they happen. I just try to be prepared. I'm going to be as prepared as I can, and I'm going to make sure that my debt is, my big debt, okay? My big debt is 100% paid off. A house, vehicles, trailer, all those luxury items that we had to have. That new trailer, his new Jeep, everything. So when you retire, you don't want to have those big payments. You can't afford it, even though he has 3 pensions coming and his 401k and his Social Security. You do not want to have to worry about anything. Be mine, Valentine. How did we get on this subject? Anyways, sorry guys. Sometimes I just talk and talk and talk and talk. And I've had people say, do you ever shut up? Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't talk at all. Yeah. But even during the day with Tara, I mean, we're talking all day long here. It's just what we do. Okay, let me get this heart in the right place. My heart was in the right place. I want to get it centered on here. Yeah, sometimes things just pop into my head, and here I get to just talk about them. You guys are my friends, and it's always good to get other people's ideas too, because maybe you have something that you've done or thought of that I would have no clue about. And some people don't know. Like, I didn't know. Okay, so the point where I actually found out that you can file off your husband's was, it's actually been probably 10 years now that I found it out, but I didn't really check up on it. So we were at the desert, and my brother-in-law was there with one of his friends, and he happened to work for the Social Security Department. And I was like, I have a question for you. I'm self-employed. Should I be concerned that I haven't paid in as much this last 10 years because I'm self-employed? He goes, nope, because you've already paid in, plus you can always file off your husband's. And that's when I started checking that out. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not worried anymore. I'm not stressed anymore about it. Okay, that one's cute too. Look how cute that one is. So, Sarah, we think about how much debt we want to incur. All right. Yes, keep it to a minimum. Absolutely. So I honestly, I think about all my purchases. I even think about groceries. My husband's truck is currently in the shop, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how much is that going to cost me? When before I would always say, oh, we have money in savings we can pull out. I don't want to pull that money out of savings. I don't want to do that. I hate when we have to do that. So your mindset starts changing once you get closer to retirement. And then once you are retired and you're on that fixed income, it really changes, because when things go up, like groceries have gone up significantly, and that's a hardship. That's a hardship for people that are on a fixed income. I can't even imagine how that is. And they start eating less and less and less, and not as much of the good stuff, because it's so difficult to make that money go further and further. I know it is. My husband goes and does the grocery shopping, and yesterday I was like, he asked me what I need. I says, I honestly only need milk for my coffee. I have plenty of frozen food, canned foods. I have stuff in the fridge. I don't need anything else. And so he just got what he needed for him. He always gets he's really good about it. He gets his fruits and vegetables. He cuts up all of his lunch. He likes to do his own thing. I love you very much. He doesn't have me make his lunch. He never has wanted me to. He likes to be in control of that. He's very particular about his food. So not that I'm not a good cook, because I really am. You know, I cook and people love it. But he's an excellent cook, and he's very particular about the way his food is. So my taste buds aren't the same as his. And anyways, he likes to cut up all his vegetables. He has these little containers for his he takes a certain salad dressing to put his vegetables in. He's good about what he eats. So he had to go and get all of those things yesterday. And I'm like, I don't need much. I just need some milk. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. I still have hamburger. I eat my oatmeal for breakfast, and then I eat my dinner, and I don't really snack in between. There's nothing really that sounds good that I can have. Oops, I just dropped some more glue. Okay, one of my goals this year is to not be so messy. Oh my goodness. Can you believe I just did that? Let me get my stylus and try to get that glue out of there. There we go. Holy cow. Okay, guys. All right, look at how cute these are. Now I just need to glue the backer part on for the gift card. So you're still young. Oh, I'm gonna be 68. I'm 60. Oh, thank you, Carol. I'm 60, so I'll be 61 this year. So I'm preparing. I'm getting ready for all of those things. I know that it's smart to do that. It's smart. I'm going to use this glue that I have sitting right here. I still have a lot of years of crafting in me. My crafter friends are in their 70s, 80s, 90s. I'm not stopping anytime soon. I love my craft shows. Just because I say I'm going to retire. Someday I'm going to retire. I think I have 5 more years. How long have I been saying that? I have 5 more years at my bookkeeping job, pretty much. So I think that's what it's going to work out to. Anyways, that's about what I have left with that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy to keep doing that. I actually love my job. I do. It's a lot of work sometimes, but you know what? It's work that I do from home, and they are just the best people ever. They honestly are just the sweetest, most honest people that you could find, and I feel like they're family. They really are. Okay, so next month in February, it will be 21 years. I have been working for the same company. 21 years. That doesn't happen very often. So, but I am a subcontractor to them. They are in Albuquerque. I'm here, and that's just the way that we've done it. I am a subcontractor, but I work for them. Okay, let's do the bows. Let's get the bows done, and then we'll glue. Look how cute this is. So gift card can slide right in the back, or a special note. You don't have to do a gift card. You could do a special I love you, thank you so much, I appreciate all you do, you know, that type of thing. So totally can do whatever you want to do for there. So hey Pam, how are you? Pam says she'll be 72 in April. That's awesome. I love that. See, I have friends that are older, and you know what? We are young at heart, and we just love, we love that we can do this still, you know? It keeps us going. I feel like, if you have something to keep you motivated, I always say that you need to do something, okay? It's not good to just do nothing. I even if you're just watching and you're talking and you're being able to interact with us, that is great. If you are creating every single day, creating something, whether it's whether you're crocheting or knitting or doing needlepoint or doing painting. There's so many different things that you can do. Being creative raises endorphins in your brain. It keeps you happy. It can keep you from being depressed. You know, I know when I'm feeling down and I go into my shop and I paint something, it makes me happy. So anyway, so if I can keep doing this and I can help other people stay happy, that's what I want to do forever. So we'll see. We'll see how many more years. You know, it's been a lot of years now. This February will be 6 years that I've been doing Facebook Lives. This past year, a few months ago, I had to stop doing weekends. I just needed some extra time with family. And, you know, honestly, I needed to have a little bit of a break. You know, sometimes I miss not doing my Facebook Lives on the weekend, but it sure is nice to not have to do it, you know, to not have that stress and go, honey, we have to get home. You know, we're out doing our shopping or doing things with family and go, oh, I have to do my Facebook Live. It's so much nicer to not have that stress. I love it. I love having that break. So I'm okay with what I did with my decision. Okay, so I got my bows made. And it does come with that. You watch your lives while you work. Oh, that's nice. Sometimes you miss things if you're in a meeting. I love that you do that. I love that. You know, yeah, it's just a number, guys. It's just a number. So I just think it's funny that out of my crafter friends that are here, I am one of the youngest. And I love that. I love all my friends. These, you know, they just keep going. I have friends that are in their 90s that are still crafting. And people think, "Oh my gosh, do they do granny stuff?" No, they don't do granny stuff. They keep up with all of the trends. It's just amazing what they actually do. It really is. So, okay, so I folded it in half. I pushed it through the hole and then I opened it up. I'll show you better on the next one. And I'm sorry, I can't really scan in. It's not letting me change and go closer. So, all right. Lori says 71 in June. See? And I love that. I love that we all, you know, it's just a number, honestly. Okay, I'm going to use the red one on this. I think it's hard to know. I didn't have pink beads, so I did all these beads that have, maybe I'll use the polka dot one. I don't know. It doesn't even matter, does it? I can still use the red bow with it. Okay, so I'm going to slide the bead on. I like to tie a knot after that to keep the bead in place, and then I'll tie a knot at the top. Now, you don't have to use these to hang them on anything like an ornament. It just happens to have this little thing. If you want to make a bunch of beads off of it, you can do that. But this is what it's going to come with. It's going to come with the beads. It's going to come with the ribbon, as long as I still have some. You know, sometimes you run out. Okay, that's going to go there. So I might have to make those smaller. I might have to make the bow a little bit smaller. So remember when I went to Hawaii with my girlfriends, and at that point we're like, we need to go because we're all getting older. It's time for me to do another girlfriend trip with them. So honestly, everybody needs to do trips with their girlfriends or their sisters or their daughters, you know. We all need to have the girl time. I think it's just different than going with your husband. Honestly, the time with your girlfriends that you can just laugh and have fun and be silly and do stupid things and not have to worry about anything. We all need that time. Okay, so, well, I am getting some of that time next month, not at the end of the month when I go to Cancun. Okay, I'm going to fold this in half. I have invited Cindy. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to come. She's trying to find out if her schedule is going to allow it. But my girlfriend Cindy that came last time. Okay, so you just fold it in half, thread it through there, bring up the tails, and then I thread the ribbon through it. I'm going to use the red bead, and I'm going to put the black bow on here. So I do get to have that time. I don't get to go to leadership this month. My upline was not doing that, but the upline above her was doing a little leadership getaway. I don't get to go to that. I have too much going on with family. I think I want that to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to shorten this up. Maybe the other one too. Anyways, I do have my trip that I already RSVP'd to with my chocolate tour trip that I earned. I am planning to do that. I'm not sure. It has to work out. I'll have to call him right back. I'll call him back in just a minute. Oops. Okay, so I have to hurry and finish. That was work. I will give him a call back in just a moment. Poor Weston. But I'm almost done here, guys. Hopefully it didn't disconnect. Are you guys still there? let me know that you can still hear me. I'm going to hurry and finish up and I'll call him back. Yeah, I don't have it disabled on my phone. So my class is just going a little bit longer. I'm usually done by 8. But because I didn't get it started, this is not going in. Sometimes I have to take the scissors and kind of open it up. I'm still live, right? It shows I'm live, but hopefully, yeah, I'm live. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I think I have to cut this off a little bit. It kind of frayed out on the ends. Now I'm a little frazzled. I wasn't expecting the phone call. It actually came in on my watch first, and then it showed up on the thing that I'm trying to record with my phone. Okay. Yep. Okay, there's that. Woo. Boop, boop, boo. Okay, we just have to glue on the things and then we'll be done. And I'll probably just, I don't know if I can switch back to my other screen. I hope so. Okay, hot glue gun. Okay, so I got the beads on there and now we're going to glue these on. I just put some glue right here where the jute is and I press my bow right into it. Just like that. I want the words to show. So I kind of make my bow so that the ends kind of go out more. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? These are so cute. These would be fun to give away. So if you're in an office and you need to, like, if you guys do anything, cute little things for Valentine's Day, and I just unplugged my glue gun, this would be fun. Okay, look at how cute those are. Those are adorable. Sorry, I can't really get it up close. I'll bring it up close for you so you can see better. I'll take some pictures and I'll post them. How fun is that? Okay, guys, let me put you up to myself. Let me try to do that. See if my screen will allow that. I'll sit back down. Oh my goodness. There we go. I figured it out. All right. Thanks for bearing with me today. It was a struggle at times, but it worked out. All right. I love you guys so much. I appreciate your support and always being here for each other. You know what? I have the best people in my life and you guys are amazing. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. It is Monday. Enjoy it. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Now I got to find out what button do I press to end. There's got to be a button here.